Hey everyone, welcome back to Walks and Wall Street. Today we are walking on Central Park South, right on 7th Avenue, and we're going to be walking through Times Square, all the way down to 34th Street, Penn Station. In the distance here you can see the two towers of the Deutsche Bank Center. To the right you can see One Central Park West, which is the Trump International Hotel and Tower. And we're also walking right past the New York Athletic Club. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this walk started. This is the first full week in New York City without the UN General Assembly. So you're going to see a lot of the remnants or the aftermath of the police barricades, all of the blockage, particularly on Central Park South, going all the way down to 57th Street, because that is where the majority of five-star hotels are in the city. You have not only the Park Hyatt Hotel, you have the JW Marriott Essex House, the Plaza Hotel, the Sherry Netherland, and the Ritz-Carlton, all blocked off for the UN General Assembly. This building we're looking at right now is Central Park Tower, 217 West 57th Street. That is the tallest building on New York City's Billionaires Row. This building right here is Alwyn Court. This is one of my favorite buildings in New York. Beautiful architectural integrity, absolutely stunning, right in the corner of West 58th Street. It's a cool and interesting juxtaposition from the old architecture to the new. You see 157 West 57th Street, right behind Alwyn Court, which was the first building ever constructed on New York City's Billionaires Row. The exact address is 180 West 58th Street. You can get the NQRW trains right here at the 57th Street station. And right across the street is Carnegie Hall.
I'll check it out.
This is the Carnegie Diner and Cafe, right next to the Osborne, which is 205 West 57th Street. That's another beautiful building. The architecture on the inside, particularly in the lobby, is unbelievable.
Well, yeah.
We're now looking eastbound on West 57th Street. And you can see 432 Park Avenue in the distance. Carnegie Hall is totally covered in scaffolding still. They're doing a full and total restoration of the facade at Carnegie Hall. This is the Park Central Hotel. This was also recently renovated after the pandemic. So it's quite nice in the lobby, and it's a pretty affordable hotel too. We're now on the corner of West 55th Street. This used to be the location of the Carnegie Deli. Obviously, Carnegie Deli is no longer in operation. It closed down. It used to be right here. You can see it's all abandoned and broken down now. It's quite a shame. This is one of the greatest establishments in New York, in my opinion. This is the location. Right here is where Carnegie Deli used to stand. Now you can see the entire building is vacant and abandoned. It's pretty sad. Seems to be the trend nowadays in New York. A lot of the small mom and pop businesses are being cannibalized by a lot of the larger corporations. So it's important if you come to New York City, try to support the small businesses. Go to the local coffee shops, right? Go to the local delis. It's important. This looks like there's going to be some building going up here. It's a huge vacant plot of land too. Pretty prime as well. Right on West 54th Street and 7th. We're now approaching Times Square North. You'll see the Sheraton Hotel. And you're also going to see a lot of the big banks like BNP Paribas. You're going to see Barclays. If I turn the camera up, you'll be able to see it, which was actually the old Lehman Brothers before Lehman collapsed. Right in this plaza, you have a Shake Shack. And on the corner of the old Bad Boy Entertainment, that building is coming down. But here you have the Sheraton, New York, and if you continue to walk down one more avenue, that's going to be 6th Avenue, where the flagship Hilton Hotel is. you continue to walk down even more, you'll run into Radio City Music Hall, Rockefeller Center. The city's going to start to get busy too as we head into the holiday season. Today is October 1st, so as we head into the Thanksgiving holiday, Christmas holiday, as well as New Year's, hotel rates are probably going to be the highest ever recorded in New York City history. This is now West 51st Street and 7th. You're going to start to see a lot more foot traffic pick up here as we get into one of the busiest sections of Midtown for tourists as we enter Times Square. You can see the Radio City Music Hall sign in the distance. And this is Barclays. This is a British bank, 745 7th Avenue.
Right now, the way I'm back.
Selling a certain product. 可以换吃，要不要吃一点？
In the distance, you can see the 2024 numerals on top of One Times Square. That's where they dropped the ball on New Year's Eve. And we are officially in Times Square. This is West 48th Street and 7th Avenue. Approaching West 47th Street. This is the very back end of the red steps. And it looks pretty busy today. This is a shot on the wide angle lens. You can see everyone buying tickets.
Never gonna find this never.
This is now looking northbound. The city's recently done a pretty good job in cleaning up Times Square, particularly as it relates to the vendors illegally selling. You can kind of see one of the officers here checking to see if they have permits to sell and solicit things. Some of the recent vendors have been pretty aggressive in trying to get tourists to buy things or take photos. So it's recently become much, much safer. And here you have the H&M building as well as Bank of America Tower. Bank of America Tower sits right next to Bryant Park on 42nd Street. We're now going to walk down and past the NASDAQ, which is also like a TV studio for CNBC.
Yes, sin mucho.
Thanks, man.
You can even see Central Park Tower all the way in the distance. This is the beer garden. So in this little section, you could actually grab a drink, and it's permitted to drink alcohol outside, but just in this little section right here. And this is the new Carlos Bake Shop that just opened. And then obviously Jollibee. This is a very popular place. I've actually never eaten there, but it's extremely, extremely popular. It's always busy. This is the military recruiting center in the middle of Times Square. And the main New York City Police Department, NYPD precinct, which is next to the new Toro College of Medicine, or Toro University. And right here on the corner of West 43rd Street and Broadway is the NASDAQ. Looks like there's some sort of maybe a series funding, Series A maybe? Usually it'll pop up on the screen here at the NASDAQ if someone got a major funding round or something or other. Here we are now on 42nd Street. This is overlooking the west side of Manhattan, so this will take you towards the Hudson River, as well as the Intrepid Museum. This is also the main entrance to the subway. You can pretty much get most trains, NQRW, shuttle to Times Square, 1, 2, 3, and 7 trains. And if we turn the camera the other way towards the east side of Manhattan, that is Bryant Park, also towards Grand Central Station and the East River. But Bryant Park is right there on the corner, 42nd Street and 6th Avenue, or Avenue of the Americas. We'll go ahead and cross over and get back on 7th and complete our walk down to 34th Street, Penn Station.
Yeah. That's why you buy this one now. Only with the basic. When you buy this one, even if you go there,
You have 5 Times Square to the right, which I believe is fully vacant at the moment. We're now crossing southbound on 41st Street. And this is overlooking the Port Authority bus terminal. That's right on 8th Avenue. So this is where all the main buses come from New Jersey. The Port Authority bus terminal is right across the street from the New York Times building. And there's the Red Lobster that actually just came out of bankruptcy. So that's good. It seems to be some sort of restructuring.
Out of the cave with a Penn slipper.
This is the Margaritaville restaurant and hotel. This is right on the corner of West 40th Street and 7th. And it's 4:11 p.m. So as we head down towards Penn Station, you're going to see more and more traffic as people head to the Long Island Railroad, New Jersey Transit, and Amtrak. It's almost like peak rush hour, about an hour away from peak rush hour here in Manhattan.
So we don't have to pay.
This is looking back up towards Central Park through Times Square. West 39th and 7th. about to come up on the back side, or I should say the northernmost side of Macy's, which extends from 7th Avenue all the way to New York City's Herald Square. They recently extended the Long Island Railroad all the way to Grand Central Station. So you have the brand new East Side Access project. So if you're commuting from Long Island and you work on the east side of Manhattan, you no longer have to take the train, or I should say the subway. You can just easily take the LIRR and get right off at Park Avenue, which is great. They're thinking about extending the Metro North Railroad all the way to Penn Station too. Because if you work in Midtown Manhattan, right, if you work on the west side, let's say if you even work near the Hudson Yards, right, and you're coming from upstate New York, Ossining or something like that, it's going to be a straight shot. Get right off at the brand new Moynihan train hall and walk to work at the Hudson Yards. The city seems to be doing a pretty good job at revitalizing this area. 7th and 8th Avenue has been quite rough as of late, but it looks a lot better. It looks a lot better. Seems as if they've kept things clean. You still have some vacancy, like you see here. Some storefronts are, kind of blown out. But they do seem to be filling up fast.
We all kind of.
This is now West 35th Street. We're also going to walk right past the brand new entrance of Madison Square Garden, for the Penn 2 project put on by Vornado. Sun is finally coming out. There you see the Empire State Building right on 5th Avenue. This is the 7th Ave entrance to Macy's on 34th Street. Also, you can get the 1 train up or downtown. It's really packed here. And here it is. This is the brand new Penn 2 project, put on by Vornado. You have a brand new entrance to Madison Square Garden. Brand new entrance to Penn Station, where you can get the Long Island Railroad. They're working on the New Jersey Transit section as well. Not for nothing, this is actually a pretty good pizza shop. It's called Rosie's. Very good. Okay, we'll go ahead and make this right. You'll see the brand new entrance to the LIRR and those 2 big towers right behind it. That is 1 Manhattan West and 2 Manhattan West. That's this official start of related Hudson Yards. Right as you come out of Penn, you have this really, really nice view of the Empire State Building here. I mean, it's just a drastic difference. Everything is modern here, very clean, and much more efficient. It's much easier for office workers to come out, get their trains, catch their cabs. It's so easy. And they also took down that old hotel. Again, you have this really unique shot of the Empire State Building. And if we pan the camera over a little bit to the left, you see 1 Vanderbilt in the same shot. And the reason why we were able to see this is they took down this Hotel Pennsylvania, which is great. But if you guys enjoyed that walking tour from Central Park South through Times Square, ending at Penn Station, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe for more New York City walking tours, and we will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much.